Oh. Huh. Oh, okay. That is interesting. Wait. Oh, there's like 3 floors. Interesting. Fisherman's Guild. It's fine. What's this? Oh, the bar. Get into the bar. Bouillabaisse. Somehow the act of eating it fired off long-hidden neurons in the brain, teaching you the recipe for bouillabaisse. I don't think I've actually ever had bouillabaisse. I don't think I even know what that is. I mean, I know the name. I know it's a French dish, but... I can't believe the Royal Guardsmen are terrorists. Every one of them that comes in here is an upsetting young man. It's gotta be some kind of mistake. I mean... let's not talk about that, because... mixed cocktail and refreshing pie. Let's see what a bouillabaisse is. I'm really curious about that. Bouillabaisse. Traditional Provençal fish stew originating from the port city of Marseille. I mean, figures that it's a stew. But what is the fish? Oh, it's like a base in the sense of reducing. Interesting. Scorpionfish, sea robin, European conger. These are the 3 types of fish they put in. Huh. That's so interesting, because I could from the French, I can like split the word bouillabaisse. I can go because the first part is to boil in French, which we call bouillir, right? So that's to boil. And then the second part, I wasn't sure what it was referring to, but because I know what the word means, abaisse, means to reduce. But I didn't think it was that. I thought it meant something else. Maybe it was the name of the fish or whatever. But it's actually to reduce. So it is a reduced stew. So it must be creamy and stuff because it's reduced. The flavors must be more concentrated, and it's made from fish. Interesting. Today in VR, it's dangerous to start playing. The time flies away. Oh, dude. But that's a good thing, no? I mean, it's dangerous because then you don't have time to do anything else during the day. But that's a good sign because it means it's really good. Otherwise, it would be a pain to play through. Mixed cocktail and refreshing pie. How can a pie be refreshing? Let's see if we can get refreshing pie somewhere in there. No, I don't see it. Yeah. Unless it's... No, okay. And what's the other one? The other one? The other one was mixed cocktail. I feel like mixed cocktail we have. I might be wrong, but... Mixed cocktail. No, we're good. We don't have it. Well, actually, it's by 2 of each, because then I can just eat one right away instead of them sitting in my inventory forever. Gorgeous Crepe is the other one we need to buy an extra of. The Royal Guard is under the magnifying glass right now with all those allegations of terrorist involvement. From first the Sky Bandits in Bose, then the corrupt mayor of Rouen, and now that business with the horrible blackout in Zeiss. It sure seems like a lot's been going on these days. Yeah, no kidding. No. Get back down there. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recipes that we don't know about. So there's 5 more recipes in this chapter, or I missed some, which is unfortunate. Damn, dude, that's impressive. Why does it make you sleepy? Is it because like it's like being in the car? But like in VR, it makes you feel like you're actually driving, so you feel like more like a sense of like you gotta pay attention to not make an accident. Is that it? Like it tricks your brain into thinking you're actually driving a car? Let's check the West Block first. So are all those rumors about the terrorist attack true? I hope it doesn't adversely affect our cost of living. I mean, the lady there with the right questions. I must clean the house before the master's return. And pardon me as I barged into your mention. Ah, hello there. Please forgive my appearance. You caught me in the midst of cooking beef stew for my granddaughter. Aww. And I want beef stew. Yay, Grandpa's coming home. I hope he gets here right now. No? How about now? Still no? Ah, boo. Ah. Got it. Cathedral? Well, excuse me. Welcome to our local cathedral. I mean, just you know, your typical local cathedral, where the Septian faith is kept alive. I hope Sister May is doing well in Roland. Although I practice religious duties the same as anyone else in my position, I'm also in charge of instructing the newly cloistered. And our ranks have been bolstered recently, but the new sister is currently out gathering grasses and herbs for us. Adios watches over us always. We must treasure every day of the life she has given us. I thought perhaps I could take the initiative and fund the mixing of a medicine for Her Majesty's ailment, but not a soul seems to know her symptoms. No one has been told, and no one is allowed audience. She's sick? The head maid, Hilda, requested an audience, but was turned away by a man in black armor. Dude, I swear to God, man, we're gonna wreck things. The door is locked. Well, I mean, I could hear it. Yo, that's not good, though. We have to have an audience with the queen. If she's sick, if she's not, like, even getting help, because they're not allowing anybody to get in. The port is closed right now as an anti-terrorist measure. I mean, of course. I just saw some guys in handcuffs being led around by a group of soldiers. They came from the docks. Not good. So are all those rumors about the... Yeah, no, you know. we talked to you before. Barrel Coffee House. Before we enter here first. I swear ever since we moved here to the capital, all he's done is piss his life away. We just moved here. Ever since I was a child, it's been a dream of mine to live in the royal capital. Well, I mean, tell that to your wife, man. She doesn't like you very much right now. Sale? Easy conversion to a restaurant? It's kind of in a shady alley, though. The Libel News! Welcome to the Libel News. Despite our name, we're totally non-partisan, I swear. Wink. First floor is information, second floor is a newsroom, and third floor is printing. There's almost nobody in the newsroom these days, so I've kind of been put in charge of it by default. Oh, dude, can we see Dorothy and like... Middle-aged man, I know that crest. Would you two happen to be Junior Bracers, Estelle and Joshua? I don't know. Who's asking? I'm the editor-in-chief of the Libel News. I heard about you two from both Niall and Dorothy. Nice. Oh, okay, that's us then. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're avid readers. Haha, glad to hear it. Did you want to see Niall? Yes. Not especially? Good, because he's not here. Okay. He won't be back for a while. I mean, I wanted to see him. Apparently they didn't. False. If I don't get that manuscript soon, my editor will kill me. Niall and Noticia are so much stricter than the chief. Is that you, Noticia? Yes. Ha! The prelims are gonna start here soon. Camera check. Press pass check. And double check. Checkbook? Yes. Okay. So... Okay. Everybody's at the tournament. I have a feeling we're gonna have to fight in it. Connor, this is a really relaxing place. I killed many an hour here, just sipping a cuppa and reading. Oh, Chef's curry. Nice. Talk. Hello and welcome to the Barrel Coffee House. We have almost any kind of coffee you can imagine. Go right ahead and make yourself at home. Rich espresso and vegetable sandwich. Oh, it says here. Recipe not learned. I'm so dumb. There we go. That was easy. I'm gonna buy another one just in case. I love that it cures sleep. Like, I mean, obviously. It's good to be home after such a long pilgrimage. A new sister joined the cathedral in my absence. I must familiarize myself with her name. Ah, so busy again. I did so much shopping that getting it all sorted out is going to take forever. My husband got to enjoy his churches, and I got to enjoy my shopping. It was win-win for us, both husband and wife. Okay. You're weird, but okay. How long do they plan to keep the port closed anyway? I don't know. Not asking the right person, bro. I just got here. Although my guess would be a very long time. Okay, so that was the west, was it? It's a north block. With the arena. Even when he is home, all he ever talks about is hobbies. What kind of a relationship is it when the two of us hardly ever see one another and only ever engage in small talk when we do? Aw, or you. Elmeth. I'd normally be at work in the castle, but the Duke suddenly thrust a mandatory vacation on me all of a sudden. But I don't have anything better to do, so I've just been fishing. Mandatory vacation, eh? That is shady. Wait. Even with the tournament underway, there are fewer tourists here than usual. Probably because the castle's under lockdown. I mean, people come for the tournament, but they stay here for the castle. Why are you running so fast? I work in the castle, but the Duke suddenly ordered me to take some time off. Forced vacation. You too? It doesn't make much sense to me that the government takes off while the queen is ill. Dude. You're so fast! I can't even catch you, man. What the hell? I mean, logically, he's gonna pass here. There he is. So, next package. Man, this city is freaking huge. I hate being a delivery boy here. Oh, I can just block him. Okay. Hotel Roenbahn. Damn, that's a fancy name. We have a large number of guests who have come to see the tournament. There are also other participants in the tournament who are staying in this hotel. Okay, well, I mean, good for them. Hotel in this game all look the same. Like, they literally all look the same. There's never anything in them. I'm just checking out of habit, but... yeah, there's nothing in there. We don't need to rest either, so we're good. It's always the same old story. I'm going to make dinner today in place of my mom. She deserves a break. Okay. My husband, well, he's crazy for big public events. During the martial arts competition and the Queen's birthday celebration, he's pretty much inconsolable. Hahaha, the martial arts competition is underway at long last. An event of this scale should only be experienced as a family unit, no? Sure. Can't really say anything. I mean, I'm with my family right now. Let's go here. We haven't seen the East Block. History Museum. Oh, that's where he is. Professor Alba, welcome to the Grand Seoul Museum of History. Our newest exhibit, Liberal in the Modernist Wave, is now open to the public. It's gripping. Okay. What if it isn't my favorite professor? I suspected I might see you here today. Okay, I mean... Tetracyclic Tower Outer Wall Segment. Preception. This wall segment was cut and carried from a tetracyclic tower, a structure built shortly after the Great Collapse. Depicted upon it are a rare staff-wielding priest and a winged god-like being. Typical of period frescoes, scholars continue to examine the design for any connection with Adios. Okay. The museum's job isn't just to show off old relics. We're also responsible for collecting, cataloging, and storing all of it. And we work with researchers like Professor Alba as well. Man, archaeologist would have been a job I would have loved to do. I'm pretty sure. Floor tile. Age Preception. A piece of tiled floor from inside a ruined building. Broken stone fit together to create beautiful and intricate patterns. Stone pillar with relief. Found at the bottom of Lake Valeria, adorned with reliefs similar to those found on the walls of the tetracyclic towers. Was there a tower maybe before, and it fell in the lake? Ancient lantern. A device built to hold fire, most often found near towers and other ceremonial structures, may have religious significance. Preception calendar, the ancient civilization of Zemuria. Around 1,200 years ago, the advanced civilization of Zemuria was at its peak. Then suddenly and inexplicably, it disappeared. A great collapse occurred, destroying the Zemurian culture and plunging its people into a dark age of ruin. The items exhibited on the first floor are from the very beginning of this era. They aren't believed to be products of the ancient civilization itself, but nonetheless its influence is clearly visible upon them, giving them immense academic worth. The Dark Age of Ruin. Immediately following the Great Collapse, the world was plunged into confusion, signaling the beginning of what came to be referred to as the Dark Ages. This era was defined by almost endless conflict between various powers and numerous nations, large and small, and lasted for roughly 500 years. Knight's equipment. Septon Calendar 500. In an era defined by conflict, war became a way of life, and as a result, warriors came to wield great influence in society. This eventually led to them becoming a privileged social class of their own. The knights wielded armaments like these when they went out into the battlefield, returning with more spoils and land, and gradually increasing their influence and power all the more. Okay. Literally like our Dark Ages, essentially. Oh, look at these, like, paintings. The horrible post-revolutionary world. It's been only 50 years since Professor C. Epstein invented orbments, and world technology has advanced at lightning speed ever since. Perhaps the most notable representative of these advances is the modern orbital-powered airship. These orbital ships are already used extensively in Liberal, but neighboring nations such as Eritrea have also begun to devote themselves to their manufacture as well, and smaller-sized airships are also used. Cool, man. Ancient artifacts, age unknown. Artifact, noun, a relic of any shape or size found in an ancient ruin and generally of unknown or uncertain purpose. The church believes these artifacts have some connection with Septerion's gifts from Adios, and their recovery is one of the duties that the church fulfills. Artifacts are said to have supernatural powers, but those on display here are all ones that have since lost said powers and are no longer functional. Septon Calendar 500 to 1100, the Septon Era. The first appearance of the Septon Church occurred around the year 500 and marked the end of the Dark Ages. The church centered around the goddess of the sky, Adios, and espousing an ideology of human salvation, began to take an active role in society and rapidly permeated social consciousness. Eventually, the nobility and knight class could no longer ignore the church's power, and a new order was established with the church at the center. Church Testaments manuscript, age Septon Calendar 500. An handwritten copy of the scriptures used by the church at the end of the Dark Ages. The ability to print did not exist in the Middle Age, leaving no choice but to copy by hand onto pieces of parchment. Medieval loom. A man-powered machine used to spin thread. As the Septian era continued and people became accustomed to peace, cotton and other crops became more widely cultivated and sold. This was also the era in which handicrafts with the intent to obtain money came into practice. Okay. The church has long been a source of art, and this has been true since the dawn of the Septian era. It was around the year 900, however, that the current likeness of Adios is thought to have been first created. Likewise, many of the ritual items used by the church today first assumed their present forms in this time period too. Okay. Well, that was interesting. We learned a bunch of stuff about the history of the world. That's kind of cool. Just ahead is the Erebonian Embassy. The general public is prohibited from passing beyond this point. Official business only, I'm afraid. Okay. Although, what is this? Oh, just, a guard tower, perhaps. Oh, wait, what? Huh, I wonder where that leads. As far as we know, there's nothing to the right of here. It's like a... Okay. Edel Department Store. Dude, look at how huge this is. Welcome to the Edel Department Store, where your money goes far and really wants to play. Okay. Huh. Oh, we're gonna get that. Let's get like 3 more. According to a statement issued by the Intelligence Division late last night, the Royal Guard conspired to revolt within the royal city. This shocker occurred when the group was confronted by the Intelligence Division Special Operations Unit, which identified the unfolding plot. Following the incident, the Army Strategic Operation Headquarters called for an immediate stand down with the Royal Guard. It also appears that the incident at the Central Factory was the work of this seditionist movement led by the former Royal Guard members. Evidence gathered from the attack seems to have been the deciding factor in IDing the culprits. Ex-First Lieutenant